Happy Tuesday morning, T-minus 2 days until Thanksgiving, and RJ is back. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, guys. Thanks for joining us for another edition of our streaming newscast, KSAT News Now.
All right, so how was your trip?
It was, in a word, amazing. So I made a trip. Yes, I made a trip up to this far, far away land for me called Minnesota.
Have you ever been? Okay.
No, first ever time up in Minnesota in that whole area, and it was really cold, but totally worth it because I'm a big Vikings fan, and they won. They beat the Green Bay Packers, our biggest rival out there. So it was just a great experience. My wife was the one who basically set everything up for us. So thankful to her for that, of course. Yeah, absolutely. And also want to say thank you to Priscilla Caraman for joining us these past 2 days. She filled in while I was up there in Minneapolis, and she also kept alive
the tradition.
Stick figure sports, yes. So
KSAT News
now I know why she wants to challenge me in a draw-off because this is too good right here.
That is courageous. I'm not good at drawing, so I would never.
Yeah. So yeah, she did a great job, and really appreciate Priscilla jumping in for us. But glad to be back this morning. Skull. Yes, Skull. And they got a whole fight song too, but I'll save you from that.
Yeah, thank you so much. Here it's all about the Cowboys. All right, so welcome back. Today we're talking about a generous stocking stuffer for UTSA students ahead of the big championship game, why your next trip to the gas station may not be as painful, and plus holiday lights and the latest on the Christmas parade crash that actually left 5 dead, and the Ahmaud Arbery trial.
That's right. Yeah, that trial is developing as we speak. But first, how will our Thanksgiving Day look like here in San Antonio? I have to say, Justin, I missed the Texas weather. I know it's cold here, but I don't know how people up there.
This is not cold. This is just nice.
It was cool, but
little
up
light
there, it was weather. In the mid-20s and low 20s at night.
Snow flurries. Did you bring us a snowball back?
He was not feeling it. Speaking of
next time
of football and cold, someone asked me the other day, has it ever snowed on Thanksgiving? Ooh. Not here, but it has. And I'll remind you of the game: Cowboys, Dolphins, Leon Lett.
Yep, the illegal touch, the field goal game.
Yes.
At least it's
it snowed.
This one's not in my head.
Yes.
That was, I remember that was one of the weirdest games I could remember because didn't even know that rule. But the Cowboys lost that game. 93?
Yeah,
let's go with that.
Y'all, I was in diapers. That's why. I was in diapers, you guys.
93, 94? Yeah, that sounds around there,
Yeah,
Justin and I showing our age
went on to win the
bit.
Super Bowl that year.
I think they did, yes.
So, yes, it can snow in Texas on Thanksgiving, just not necessarily here in San Antonio.
Chances are low.
This Thanksgiving, we're not expecting anything. In fact, travel weather's really pretty good. If you're planning on flying out today, there have been no issues at the airports. We're getting green lights here across the country, even up in Minneapolis. RJ, where it's 42. Nice. I know it's cold, but it's still okay to travel.
That was balmy there.
That's balmy for them. You look across the country, there is some rain across the desert southwest, some snow up across the Pacific Northwest, but that really is it. So this is great travel weather. It's going to be a really pretty quiet week, with the exception being Thanksgiving Day for us because we have a front coming through. That front drops south. We think it'll be here about 9 a.m. in the morning with it, a broken line of showers and storms. We're not expecting a ton of rain out of this. It'll be quick moving, and by midday, most of the rain will be down closer to the coast, and we'll get the chance to, I don't want to say clear out because the clouds will still stick around, but the rain moves out, and it'll just be cool and windy for the rest of your Thanksgiving. So we have some fog, drizzle tomorrow morning, moisture returns, 60% chance of rain Thursday morning, 60 on Thursday. We could see some temperatures falling, and then a 40% chance of showers on Saturday too. So there is some active weather this week. But if you're planning out your Thanksgiving Day, just know morning time, rain, windy, cooler. Afternoon, the rain goes away, but it's still mostly cloudy and breezy. Temperatures may fall into the 50s. Black Friday for shopping looks pretty good, although it'll be in the 40s in the morning. So jackets for sure, guys.
Thank you so much. The nation is watching this morning for a potential verdict in the high-profile Ahmaud Arbery trial.
The lead prosecutor in the trial got the final word in this morning before a Georgia jury was set to deliberate. They are deciding the fates of 3 white men charged with trapping Arbery with their pickup trucks and fatally shooting the 25-year-old black man.
Travis McMichael, his father, Gregory McMichael, and their neighbor, William Bryan, each face life in prison if they are all convicted on all the charges. They have pleaded not guilty, but the son and father and Brian were also indicted on federal hate crime charges in April, where they pled not guilty as well.
Yeah, and so again, we are following the latest developments in this jury, obviously set to deliberate in this case. And I found it interesting that as far as the defendants go, only Travis McMichael was the only one who took the stand. And so I was listening to something earlier, a podcast, where they were saying that that's really going to be a big part of this jury's decision, whether they believe that they acted in self-defense, Travis McMichael's story, or if they actually were doing a citizen's arrest.
Yeah,
it'll be interesting.
We'll follow on that. Well, this next story is raising a lot of questions, and it deals with that Christmas parade crash that killed 5 people and injured close to 50 others. The suspect, as you see behind us, has been identified as Daryl Brooks Jr.
Authorities said he had posted bail for a strikingly similar crime just 2 days before this crash. As you're looking at this video right there, that bail was $1,000. Brooks was accused of deliberately running over the mother of his child in early November after a fight. Now, Milwaukee County prosecutors are reviewing the case to see if they actually got this wrong, Alicia.
So now people want to know what happened, and was the bail for that first case inappropriately low given the facts of the case, which include sending the woman, again the mother of his child, to the hospital and leaving tire marks on her pant leg. According to Waukesha Police Chief Dan Thompson, Brooks was leaving a domestic dispute when he sped through the Christmas parade on Sunday. He is expected to face first-degree homicide counts along with other charges. So again, the thing that's raising eyebrows is that these cases are both very similar. After a fight, he gets in his car and decides to harm someone. In that first case, it was the mother of his child, so his ex. And then in this recent case, bystanders to a Christmas parade had nothing to do with this man.
Right.
They were just standing there.
A horrible tragedy for sure, and then you continue to get more details about this, and obviously a lot of questions this morning about that previous case, and you brought up a good point. It was similar, so talking about the bail and things of that nature. So
the bail, $1,000. $1,000 after getting in a fight and then deciding to harm that person that he was arguing with.
Yeah.
The bail was $1,000. So again, this is why people are asking, hold on, was this way too low considering the facts? So again, that's another one that will stay, we'll keep a close eye on.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, Alicia, drivers may soon be getting some relief and finally see gas prices go down ahead of the holidays. Yes, this would be very nice. Currently, a gallon of gas is about $3.40. And get this, it's more than 50% higher than last year. That's according to the American Automobile Association. But now, millions of barrels of oil could help fight those climbing prices.
Yeah, we definitely feel that in our pockets. I know for me, I budget pretty much everything. Gas is one of the things that I budget. So recently, in the past few months, I've had to literally double that.
Right.
And that makes sense. We're seeing it twice than it was last year. So today, President Joe Biden ordered 50 million barrels of oil to be released from the reserve. And while you won't see any changes by Thanksgiving, energy prices are expected to go down by Christmas time. So that's our present there. In a tweet today, President Biden said in part, quote, "I have been working with countries across the world to address the lack of supply. As a result of our diplomatic efforts, this step will be taken in parallel with other major energy consuming nations, and those include China, India, Japan, Republic of Korea, and the United Kingdom," end quote.
The government will begin to move barrels into the market by mid to late December, and it's absolutely a much needed thing there because we've seen gas prices, they just continue to kind of inch up. I was actually, when we flew to Minnesota, we flew out of Austin. So gas prices were up there actually about 15 cents more than they are down here currently from what I noticed. And yeah, not too thrilled about
not fun. That's crazy. All right, but good news, the UTSA Roadrunners are getting an early Christmas gift to their students. Okay, just kidding. UTSA, the institution, is giving a gift to their students who have been along for this wild ride for the football season.
Yeah, they have had an incredible season. This is a video from producer Alyssa right here. She was at the game a couple of weeks ago. We need her analysis in this. So tickets for the conference championship game will be free for UTSA students and can be claimed this Monday. Student guest tickets will be $10. UTSA is trying to get 60,000 fans in the dome for the game, which will be played on December 3rd.
I'm actually quite surprised that it's not sold out yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if there should, the fact that there's a big push for it, I'm again surprised that it's not sold out yet. They had a season high crowd of 35,000 this past Saturday.
Birds up, Alicia. Just say it, birds up.
It's birds up. I like doing their cheer. I didn't graduate from there, but I always like going to their campus.
Yeah, definitely.
They have a cool campus.
So that was their tweet that they tweeted out, UTSA Athletics, saying that, of course, students can get those tickets by Monday, and I'm sure they're already lining up there. No, it hurts me too. I'm a Texas State alum. There are rivals,
well,
and
no,
I'm having to cheer
I'm not
for
hurt
UTSA.
by it. Hold on. I didn't say I was hurt by it. I simply said, I don't even know what I said, but I'm not hurt by it. Like, good for them.
Like, that's not my
Can I be a student guest? 10 bucks?
Yeah, 10 bucks.
What are the regular prices? Do we know?
It's like 15. But the thing is that it's not considered a UTSA home game, so it's a conference championship game.
Yeah.
It'll be their first ever Conference USA championship game. So that's why they're charging a little bit different.
Are you going to go?
I don't know yet. Maybe just to hang out. Just see what the whole vibe is like. The tailgate.
Say birds up, you got to go.
Birds up.
Speaking of Christmas vibes, a local couple is taking on 3 other Texas families in this year's Great Christmas Light Fight.
John and Brenda Wilson of Windcrest are looking to win $50,000 on the ABC show, which premieres this Sunday.
Brenda and John here, the Wilsons. This is quite the scene every year. I love the attention to detail here, how every bulb on the roof is facing the same direction, so you have good uniformity to it. See, there's a lot that goes into this, and you can tell Brenda has had a big hand in this. There's a woman's touch to a lot of this.
That is so awesome.
So cool.
Well, the Wilsons are joining us this morning on KSAT News Now to talk more about this competition and really how they even got to this point. Santa!
Hello.
How exciting. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Our pleasure.
Our pleasure.
Santa and Miss Claus here on KSAT News Now. Well, first of all, guys, just talk about, you guys have gotten some attention for this light display. How did this all start up? Because it's my understanding that this was months in the works, months in preparation. Where do you keep all this stuff? And how did this all start?
Well, it started when we got married and gradually grew. And we have
12 years ago.
so much stuff that we have a 12 by 12 off-site, air-conditioned storeroom, and then we also have converted one bedroom in our house into a storeroom.
That makes sense. That's
Wherever
me.
wherever we have a little bit of room, that's where it goes.
So we've talked about this before. I've read up on it, but this isn't something that just goes up a week in advance. One, I'm sure throughout the years y'all have increased how much you buy and store, but really, when does the preparation begin to start putting these lights up, or even just organizing what you will use?
Well, we started as early as July. Normally, I would say right after Halloween, is probably when we would normally start.
So
and
for
that
y'all,
all what we're doing.
For y'all, it is really Christmas in July.
It's always Christmas here. We leave up our Christmas tree all year long.
Okay, I have a quick question. What's the electricity bill like there, guys? Just playing. It's not a real question. But I'm very curious. But just the reaction from the neighborhood. Yeah, just the reaction. Just the reaction from the neighborhood, and obviously this has become a big attraction. But what do you get from the kids and families in your all's area in Windcrest?
Oh, everybody in Windcrest. It's a typical thing every year. We light up, so there's a lot of traffic. We just really enjoy the reaction from not only the kids, but as well as the grown-ups when they come by. And that's one of the main purposes of why we do all this.
We have older grandparents coming by with their children and their great-grandchildren, and they say that, we've been coming by here since we were kids, and, we have to come back every year. It's just kind of become a tradition. So, that's another thing that just makes it so much more worthwhile for us.
That's beautiful. It gets bigger and brighter every year. So we know the big show is coming up. How excited are you to finally find out? Because although this was recorded last year, this particular episode, y'all have no idea what the result is. You want that 50K.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That would be the you might say the toys in the stocking nest. I mean, that would be absolutely fantastic to be able to win the $50,000.
The icing on our gingerbread cookie.
Yeah.
I love that. What was the experience like working with the team at ABC?
And they were so good. I'd have them back to our house anytime.
Yeah, they were so cordial. They worked with us in every way. You know, COVID was going on then, but everything was, they had people to handle everything. They worked with us and walked us through everything. They were so nice and accommodating. Yeah, we would do it again.
And the people from Fremantle as well. I mean, it was great.
Do you guys have an idea of what you're going up against? As far as we were talking about these other families, no one knows what the others' display looks like, right?
No, other than, you know, what little we may have seen online. I think there was a house in Bernie, and I think there was a picture of it, but that's all we've really seen.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. $50,000 on the table. The show premieres this Sunday. We wish you all the luck. And then they have, maybe as a good luck charm back there, you see, what did we name the deer? Windy?
Windy.
Windy, the Windcrest deer.
The Windcrest reindeer.
There you go, the reindeer, that's right.
There we go. Wendy's going to bring good luck to y'all. All right, best of luck to you guys. We will see you this Sunday. And if you want to see the Wilsons display for yourself, you can take a drive through Windcrest or watch the special Sunday right here on KSAT 12.
There are also dozens of other spots around town that you can see, add to your Christmas lights tour without even getting out of your car. We've got a list on KSAT.com. Be sure to check that out as well.
So I've never seen those in person. I guess I got to take a trip up to Windcrest.
I remember during my college years going up to Windcrest and driving through, and it's just a lot of fun. You put on the Christmas music in your car, maybe some hot chocolate, and it's just really fun. So it's amazing, and so I'm so thankful personally to have families like the Wilsons who really keep these Christmas traditions alive for families all across the area.
Yeah, absolutely love to see it. So that's a great job by them there. And again, we will be watching their story here on Sunday night on KSAT 12. So I think we're going to wrap things up here. Facebook comments, we had one earlier. This is just from Joe Spurs Jimenez. All you had to say was good morning. That's it. I think because you shot it, you were just like, hey, what's up?
Hey, well, yeah, chatting with y'all here. That's another thing. If you want to chat with us, I'll be replying during the show. But remember, we are asking for what you're thankful for. We want to know, how do you celebrate this Thanksgiving? We'll be sharing some of those responses tomorrow on our show. But we will see you here at 11 a.m. on the dot.